Alrighty, good afternoon to you guys here. I want to do a little bit of a different weather video for you guys real quick, kind of talking about severe weather and what's getting ready to happen as we go into the month of March here. I will be releasing my official severe weather outlook on Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday here. It'll be March 26th is when I will be issuing that. It'll be sometimes in the afternoon. It'll be on a video here on TikTok, as well as a video over on YouTube as well. But just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on what's going to be happening. We are expecting a very, very active Dixie Alley. That's the lower deep south and portions up into the eastern side of the southern and central plains. So that's basically kind of eastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, eastern Kansas, and maybe even eastern Nebraska, portions of Iowa, the Midwest. And we're really, really concerned about the Ohio Valley and Dixie Alley more than anything as far as our March, April, May, and June troughing patterns go. It looks to be that things are going to get kicked off as soon as next week for the first week of March. Where that happens at, still kind of looking and, trying to figure out where our troughing is going to set up for next week, but it does look to be that we are going to have potentially a very, very active severe weather season. There's a lot of weather enthusiasts, meteorologists, and storm chasers out there that are comparing this to 1974. It was a super outbreak in 1974, as well as 2011, 2013, 2008. That does happen a lot in the weather world, but there are a lot of anomalies. There are a lot of patterns and models that are suggesting to us that this could be a similar scenario this year. If you guys know those years and past, you live in the deep south, you live in really anywhere east of the plains and in the central plains, you know what I'm talking about when I say those years. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update. If you are not prepared for severe weather, you need to be prepared for severe weather. Anybody that lives in any of the 50 states needs to have a severe weather action plan, whether that be knowing where you go for when you get a tornado warning, etc., whether it's radar indicated or if it's on the ground, you should be in a safe place, whether that's a bathroom, that's a closet. If you have a storm shelter, that's your best place to go to. We talk about that a lot on the streams and in videos whenever we're in severe weather coverage mode days. This is the last week of February, so like I said, I'm making this video now for you guys to watch in future, or in general, as we go throughout the season here. Like I said, we're expecting it to be a very, very active season, if not more active potentially than what last year was. I'm going to be, sitting here in Western Kentucky. We'll have the threat for multiple shots at severe weather as we go towards April, May, and potentially June here. And then we got to talk about hurricane season as well, guys. We're going to be going from a kind of a weak La Nina oscillation to our weak La Nina Enzo to a more neutral Enzo, which is going to kind of open the door for hurricane season this year to be kind of a wild card year. I've talked about that a lot in streams as well and in my past videos. We do have the hurricane list out. We can see hurricanes before June 1st. That's the official start of hurricane season. It's very rare that we get storms that initiate before, but I wanted you guys to see something as well is the Gulf. Our Gulf water temperatures, our sea surface temperatures are actually already in the 80s. We have loop currents that are just off the coast of Louisiana and in the portions of Texas there that are in the upper 70s, if not 80s. So we really did not undergo an extensive cooling over the winter months. You would think with the snow and the cold air that was in place over January and February that we were going to see that, and it did not happen. So much of the Atlantic Ocean is very, very much, including the Gulf, very warm and from where last year kind of finished at. So that does open the door for a more active hurricane season as well. We're going to have to see where our jet stream pattern sets up if La Nina does go, in fact, into neutral state, and we really are kind of going back and forth with our jet streams across the Gulf and into the Atlantic. And another thing we'll have to watch for is that dry air. We had a lot of dry air last year going into the middle portions of the season, where our peak season was that we didn't see a lot of these systems coming off the coast of Africa due to that dry air. We saw a lot of these close to home storms. We talk about the gyro in the Caribbean, where we get these low pressure systems that get spit out off either Mexico or down off the Panama Canal as well. So just areas, we have to kind of watch as we go into hurricane season. I know we're about 96, 95 days away from the start as I'm making this video here for you guys, but that does officially start on June 1st. But the biggest conversation is going to be that spring severe weather season that we're going to have this year. And like I said, I'll have my official video out for Wednesday afternoon. It'll be for the whole outlook for March, April, May, and June. Just kind of talk about a couple things. It won't be a super long video. It'll be a pretty quick video, but I just want to get that outlook, my personal outlook, to you guys out and give you guys an idea on what I'm thinking for our severe weather season this year. It's going to be active. We're going to be here live covering every single event as always. Make sure you guys follow if you are new. If you like reliable, trustable weather coverage, that is what I do. I am a meteorology student here in Kentucky. I like to tell people that I'm not just a weather enthusiast. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this. I'm in this to save people's lives as well as educate people on the weather. But other than that, guys, I'll have that out for you guys on Wednesday, and we'll get back here into posting our daily weather forecast videos every day. I do my own uploaded videos for you guys as well. We'll be back to doing our live streams 9:30 Central Time every single night as well. But other than that, guys, make sure y'all follow me as well on all socials linked in my bio, and we'll see you guys in the next one.